So now the first thing to do here is for us to select your picture and then share. You share your picture to AUTODESK. This is the fresh start, and I will solemnly advise you to follow every step, every little step I make. You can pause the video and do what I do, and then come back and watch. First thing first, you duplicate this picture and you off the down picture. Then you select your paint brush, which is this, and you select the transparent, which is this. Now your brush is not transparent because it's a white background. We have to see what we are cutting out. Select another color of background. It's still on the selected picture. We zoom in and let us cut out the background. This is the size down, 5.8. I'm cutting out the background. I'll do this again. Make sure you cut it neatly. So I'll pause the video here and cut the rest. I don't want the video to be so long. Okay, now we are done cutting. I know you will see a place that's this place that is difficult. Just clear it. We will draw it. We will draw this place. Just clear that place. These eyelashes, just cut it out because we're going to draw it. So next thing to do is add a new layer. You can change this background to any color of your choice that you feel is suitable for you to do your work. Right now you select a black color. Select a black color. Use 0.2. You can do what I'm doing. You can reduce and increase it from here. Let's draw. And you draw it gently and increase it, so we could paint the inside. You swipe left, you tap the small little dot there, swipe left or right to increase or reduce, up or down to increase or decrease the opacity. Draw the upper side. Follow the lines gently. Use your thumb finger in drawing. That's the best finger to use in your drawing. This is 0.1. Then you do that. Over the layer, you see what we are doing. Can you see that? Alright. Then we sketch out the eyes. In the eyes, not everything will be sketching out, because in this style I'm teaching you is a pro version. You don't have to draw everything. There's a maximum style you have to draw everything in detail. This style, the places that are dark, to skip it. There will be no need for that. Places that are dark, to skip it. You draw the main lines. That's what we need right now, the main lines. But to make this video a very professional video, we'll have to draw it, to draw everything. But if you are in a hurry to be fast, you don't have to draw everything. Me drawing all the stuff here is just to make the video a more professional video. Are you seeing it? So this is just the important part you need. Okay, remain the eyelashes or the down layer that will give you the eyelash. For the eyelash, you can use this brush. Are you seeing that? I'm using that brush because the remaining places of the details are dark. That's why I'm using that brush. So now you use the pen brush to sketch it out. This is what I'm doing. Can you see that? And this is what you should be doing here. So now that is that. Can you see that? This is the most important thing to do with this style. To draw, if you want to draw all the image I permitted to, you can draw it, but to be fast, you just need to draw the main spotlights. So now what you need to do next is to smudge out this to make it smooth. You choose the smudge brush. Here's the setting. The flow is 5%. Look at the flow. Don't forget about the size. We'll be increasing and decreasing the size. The flow is 5%. The strength is 43%. That is the Bristol brush. So now move down to the face here. Select, the smudge brush, and then the picture is already smooth. Don't need to smudge deeply, just a little bit or some spots. Don't go on over smudge, just a little bit or some spots. Not everywhere is smudge. If the picture was not clearer enough, then you can start smudging it in a profused manner. For this tutorial, the picture is smooth, so we'll just smudge some areas that are not smooth enough. Some area you think that are not smooth enough, you smudge them. Yeah, as you can see, very okay. Now go to the cap. So I'm gonna do some things here. also. Do the same thing to the hair. Now normally we have to draw this hair, but because of the skills and the shortcut I will teach you, you won't draw the hair. I will teach you how to cartoon a hair without giving it a draw. So we smoothen this. That's how you see I'm one among the fastest. Are you seeing that? So now what we'll do next, duplicate the picture. We off the down one also. We select our paintbrush and then we select the transparent. That is here. Transparent. Then we cut out the clothes and the hair away. We cut out the clothes and the hair away from the skin. All you just need right now is the skin. Alright, this is what I mean. You cut out every layer on the down layer. Now you see the rest of the layer are now off. It's just the skin layer now, so that will remain off. Now this skin layer now, you then duplicate it and then lock it. This lock, you will lock it. When you have locked it, you select. Hope your color platelet is like this. Make sure it's like this. There's a video I made on my YouTube on how to arrange this color platelets, but I presume yours is like this now. So this is the color you choose. Increase this and paint it once. We locked it so that we'll not start wasting our time painting much more. So now this is done. On that layer, you put the blending on color. The layer, you put the blending on color. You unback your down layer. And now you see on this picture there are some highlighted lights that are here which are not suitable for the work. So we're going to edit everything. Duplicate this and we'll put this the down one on multiply, which certainly has reduced the light, but still yet we haven't gotten some presumed light that we'll be needing, so we'll reduce this a little bit like that. And now on the skin, you duplicate the skin and we'll put the skin on soft light firstly. You see it changed some things on the work. We'll reduce, setting it to match. Okay, do this and we'll put this on multiply. I'll duplicate this and I'll put this on screen. Okay, now if you off this, you see how it's reduced the light very much to a stable style. Okay, now we're going to be reducing some part of this. To choose a transparent color, choose a hair flow brush, to dash in. I'm reducing some parts that are too dark with the hair flow brush. This style is a different style. Other tutorial will come that you will not even need to do this. It's because the picture became critical. That is why I'm teaching you a hard way, but a fast way. You can still cartoon and edit this. So what I'm doing right now, I'm cleaning some darkest spots some darkest spots that lights need to prevail, that's not prevailing. That's why I'm cleaning some darkest spots, but I'm using the hair flow brush because I still need it. I still need that part. Put this on right. Put this on collarbone. Collarbone, and then you do. Alright. Next thing to do is to come above. That's why I said follow every step I make. Every step I make, just follow it step by step. You add a new layer, because this style, you won't see this style anywhere on the internet, anywhere on YouTube, anywhere. That's just my style. I made the style. That's why my style are all unique. So you paint this eye layer white, you paint the other eye layer white also. Now on the layer, select a color blending. Have you seen that? On that layer, select a color blending. If you want the eye to pop out very well, you duplicate this and you put the down one on soft light. You see the eye will come out much better. Can you see that? Much better. So now we're editing the eyes. You add a new layer, select the blue. I want to give the eye a blue spot. Selecting this brush to scroll down on texture, that's the brush you'll be selecting. Yeah, paint it to blue. That's it. Let's come something. Can you see that? Add a new layer. Choose the hair flow brush. Slide down there, and then add the white spots. Can you see that? Now on this, select transparent, move down there and clean just the edges. Just the edges. You can see what I'm doing. Just cleaning just the edges to make it match. Just the edges. Let me mark the edges I'm cleaning. See this edge? These edges. That's what I'm cleaning. A little bit. So you clean the edges to make it match. That's what we're doing right now. Still on the eye layer, you select color, select the pink, this pink here. We'll move down there, then paint. This process I use on this picture, there's a high tendency of probability that you can't know it the first time. The first time you try this strategy, do endeavor to try it again and again. Keep repeating the process. Any process I teach, just keep repeating that process. Know the processes, because there are different processes in doing different pictures. Depends on the picture quality. That's my style. That's why I say my style is very unique and critical. because number 1 is fast, number 2 is stylish, and number 3 is the best. So now we'll add a new layer. We'll move to the lips. We're going to edit the lips right now. So select the pink again, the same pink. Select our paint brush, and then we'll paint. We put this on color blending. Mind you, I mostly use color blending. Now we'll use the airflow and clean the edges. That's the down edges. You don't know where I'm cleaning. Let me mark it for you. This is where I'm cleaning this spot. Just a little bit. You see that now? Now selecting another color again. Mind you, this is the color we're using. Mind you, I added another layer. Now put that layer on blending color, and now I'm going to select my paint brush, and then I will slide down there, and then I will paint. Then I'll paint. Now this layer, you know, it can affect the down one, and you know we first painted that down one, so we'll just put the layer beneath it so that anything on it will show beneath. So now this layer will reduce it a little bit to make it blend. So now we'll be selecting our, let me show you where you clean now. On this spot, this is the spot we'll be cleaning right now, but in a low frequency. So now select the airflow brush again on that same layer. You clean little by little, just a little bit, little by little, little by little. That's just it, little by little. So now you add a new layer above all those layers. You will still select this dark brush. That's the brush you'll be using for the dark line first shade. So we are shading. You can see that, right? So you select a dark paint, a dark paint is here, tap it there, and you scroll down, and then you paint. Can you see that? So now we'll be adding this glow. Select a white, can you see that? Can you see that? Now select transparent shade, clean some places on top here that's kind of overglowing. So now I've edited the lips, I've edited the eyes down to the face. We'll go back here to the last layer color, or the new layer there. Now this is the shade we'll be using. This shade. Then we'll start shading the dark part. Now shade the dark part to bring out the details. You shade the dark part to bring out more details. This is what I'm trying to do right now. Shading the dark part to bring out more intense detail. There's already detail on this work already, but you need to add more details to it. So I'm shading the dark part. Now you shade on one direction. Now you shade on one direction like this, not to and fro like this. Now like this on one direction. So I'm shading on one direction right now. Shade the darkest parts. Darkest parts. Shade the darkest parts. I'll come to the hand now. Shade dark parts. So right now, because it already has a well-known detail, we will not go further to add the third dark color, which is this. We'll not be adding that. We'll just go straight and add the light, which is this, because it already has dark part. But if you know your work is not yet darker like this, then you add a new layer and you start painting the darkest areas. So now that we have gotten our dark shades and the work has come out a little touched up, we'll be adding a new layer, which is this layer. Then we're selecting this color, which is this. On our hairflow brush, still on still, we move down to where you see there are lights. You reduce this to like 40 or so, opacity 40. Then you start shading to give it a light. And you see that adding the light now is now changing and bringing the work to a spotlight. Can you see? Add light to the hand. Adding the light spotlight. Adding the light spotlight. This is what we're doing right now. Okay, as you can see, move down here. Then now add a new layer. On that layer, select soft light, increase the opacity back to 100. And we'll be painting the light area to bring more light, but this you do it with style and sense, so that your work will not be looking like masquerade. Not everywhere you shade it, just the most important spots you shade with the soft light. Most important spots you shade with the soft light. As you can see. Now this process that I've added now, the new layer, now I will select this to glow. This process is not compulsory. It's a non-compulsory process. You can see that's what I'm doing. This is a non-compulsory process. It's not a must to do it. Yes, if you want to push your work more, that's when you do this process. If not, just leave it. So let's the smudge pen. Let me show you the pen, blending pen. Scroll down there and select, find your blending pen, that layer, and push it on top. Make sure the blending pen is opened above it. It helps a lot. Can you see it? Good. So now we'll move to the last layer now for the clothes. We duplicate that layer. You know, for that layer, this is what you're getting. So now on this layer, you pin it, lock it, select your black color. You can select any color of your choice. If you want to select blue, you can select a dark blue also. Let me just try dark blue and see what come out of. But though it's the black I'm using now, I'm just trying to do something. Okay, come out that well, but anyway, it's good shot. So let's a black, as you can see, black. So now the layer we locked, we selected black, painted it black, as you can see. So now this down layer, we duplicate it and we'll put it on soft light. Can you see that? Everything is matching, including your hair. Everything is on point. Can you see what I'm saying? Everything is on point. So 40 minutes explain to you. Yeah, I'm almost done. So that's it. Want to add more things, you can still add it and put it on. Color dodge, use it. Create and put it on multiply, and then reduce it. Color dodge a little bit. Can you see that? You can come above here. I can put this on soft glow, select white, go to airflow, reduce the opacity, and start shading. So to bring out more details of your work, you shade the light area. You shade the light area. Shade the light area. Can you see how I'm cartooning the shirt now? Are you seeing that? Give a highlight for the hair also. Highlight for the cap. Can you see that? That also affects the watch also. But if you want to still paint the watch, you can still put this on color. Choose the gold color, choose this. What is that? Select your paintbrush. Then take this beneath. Seen that? That's just it. Now paint the earring. Gold also. So that is that in cartooning this work. So now if you want to add a background, a stable background for the work, you come down to your last layer. But before that, you first pin your work to avoid crashing, because if you leave this platform here and move to your gallery to select a background, it might delete, and if it deletes without you pinning it, you will start everything all over again. So now we'll be importing a stable background. Importing a stable background. Why is taking time to load? That's supposed to take time to load. So can use a background. The boys ask me about background. Don't ask me about background. You can go and get your background, find your background and use. Alright, this background is here. Just tend to arrange it. You can see very beautiful, very dope, nice artwork, eye-catching. So we are done. Thank you and God bless you.